What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG is here to talk a little something something. I know why you're all here. Yesterday it was the 30th anniversary of Nevermind being released by Nirvana. Shout out Kurt Cobain. Great album. Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Blue, Lithium, On a Plane, Lounge Jack. Just a beautiful album that inspired so many generations of people. And it changed a lot of people's lives, including mine. Nirvana, great band. Oh, that's not why you're here. No, I didn't think that was why you're here. No, people, we're here to talk about the game today. Leeds United versus West Ham United. And uh yeah, Leeds United lose the game 2-1. And we remain winless in six. So, we'll get into all of that. As you come in, people, like the stream, as you know, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's crazy how many people watch that aren't subscribed. I don't know if you're returning subscribers or not, but what the returning viewers, I don't know, but just subscribe anyway. Yeah, listen, Mark. Yeah, listen. Yeah, music, man. Listen, never mind. 30 years old yesterday, man. Like a beautiful album. Beautiful album. Just love it. Love it. Kurt Cobain, one of my favorites. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the game. And listen, you know what? We lost late on. We lost late on, but it was an improved performance, especially in the first half. I think it was a tale of two halves, if we're being honest. I think we needed to score more than one, and I was saying it to, when I was watching it, I was saying it to myself, we need to get another one for me to feel really comfortable. Because West Ham are a dangerous team. And if you saw the preview that I did with Dan from West Ham TV, Fan TV, you'll know that they've got so many weapons on the pitch that they can strike at any time. And in the end, they did. But I thought we was well good for our 1-0 lead in the first half. Before I get into that, I just want to say big shout out to Charlie Creswell today, who did the best he could against Antonio. He was like skin tight to the guy a lot of the time. He was very, very tight to Antonio today. A few times, of course, Antonio got away a couple of times. Antonio's a quality player. But Charlie Creswell, for me, impressed me immensely today. And this is what I mean. I knew he was ready. Like, sometimes you just know when you see a player and you can just look at him and say, I think that this guy can do it. Charlie Creswell is that for me. I think that he's got all the tools, all the attributes to be a centre-back in the Premier League. No problem. He was very comfortable on the ball. He was good at retrieving the ball, good at passing it out too. I think we could have done with him against Newcastle. In all honesty, I think the result against Newcastle would have been different. In all fairness, I don't think that those players would have had much joy around our big lad Charlie Creswell, and he's a big lad that can play. So I'm very encouraged by Charlie Creswell today. Yeah, I'm just going through a couple of comments. We did not deserve to lose that game. Okay. Harmony in the house. How to throw away Gabriel and Tyler Roberts. Listen. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Zigzag, you've gone to a point I was going to make. The huge dip in performance when Raphinha gets subbed off is very worrying. And again, listen, that man is I've run out of words to discuss about Raphinha. If you're a regular viewer to my channel, you know what I feel about this guy. Like, nobody gets me out of my seat that's played for our team since Harry Kewell like Raphinha does. He is just amazing. And again, he was carrying us on our back today. I've asked on Twitter for someone to send me a comp of today's first half by Raphinha, because what he was doing in the first half was disgusting. I think it was Ben Rama he nutmegged. Someone correct me if it's not Ben Rama. But whoa, the way he just moved past that player, nutmegged him, and the player's just like, he got me. You know what I mean? I love that on the pitch. I love that kind of stuff. And the thing is with Raphinha, what it is as well is that he's got end product. We got a goal last week. We got a goal this week. That's what we get from Raphinha. That's what makes him different from all these other show ponies in the Premier League that, oh, very nice on the ball, but then there's no end product. Raf has got it. And he was amazing today. And I was surprised he started. I didn't think he was going to get the nod to start today because of all the injury concerns and everything. But listen, it shows you just how much we relied on him going forward, because he is the heartbeat of what we do going forward. Because, in all fairness, Dan James in the first half, that side was kind of being left off. All our main stuff was going down the right and through the center. I thought Rodrigo did well by himself up front. I think he was doing what Bamford would do when he doesn't get a goal. That's move around, make himself available. He was the one that was at the end of he was the focal point at the end, which I think he enjoyed. So I think Raphinha did what he could without scoring. I didn't see not Raphinha, sorry, Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo did what he could without scoring. So I don't really have too much on Rodrigo today. If you want to be critical, this is his chance now to just really do something and say, Bamford, you're gonna have to work hard to get back into this team. But he just couldn't get that goal. Omar T here, we could have been 2-3 goals up, wasteful finishing. Yeah, and I knew it was gonna bite us in the behind. I think when we went in at 1-0, I was satisfied, but I thought we need another goal, because West Ham are not going to come out in the second half and beat us poor as they were. And I want to talk about West Ham in the first half, because I've seen them training this week. I've seen them; they're looking all lively and everything else. And I do think maybe West Ham came into the game thinking that this might have been an easy 3 points. I think they may have taken their foot off the gas a little in the first half, because I think they thought it was going to be a little bit easier than it was for them today. And the way that we played in the first half was much like we did it last season. The way that we was playing with the ball, not losing it very easily today. It was helpful having Dallas and Click in midfield. Zuma did get forward once or twice today, but we can't stop everything. But I do think West Ham did take this game a bit lightly in the first half. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way it looked to me. It looked like they had all their guns out there. That was a full-strength team West Ham had out there. That was a solid lineup that they had. And we made them look kind of ordinary in the first half. Second half comes and they just turned it up, and we was having problems containing them at times, in all fairness. And I thought at 1-1, I thought to myself, that's a tale of two halves, 1-1. Fair result, we move on and we'll go against Watford and get a win, our first win of the season. Then Antonio pops up at the end. And he just killed it. But let me just go through some of your comments here. Beefy saying Pearl Jam, my friend Pearl Jam, over Nirvana. Got it today, KG would have took a draw. Yeah, I hear that. I like a couple of Pearl Jam songs, Beefy, but they don't beat Nirvana's catalog. No way. The 10 album is very good, though. Very good. Selenum is saying, I think it was Tidus, not Custis, not Tyler. Well, listen, I would argue that when you're taking off Raphinha and bringing on Tyler Roberts, you may as well just say, Raphinha, come off and don't bring no one else on. I do think it's that bad. Honestly, I don't want to go in on individual players, but I'm just tired of him. I'm just tired. Philip Allison, why does Bielsa always bring Tyler on? And this was it for me. If you're going to bring anyone on, I know Rodrigo wants to play down the center, but would there be any harm in moving Rodrigo out wide and giving Joe Gelhardt a chance up front? Would there be any harm in doing that? Gelhardt is absolutely killing it in the under-23s. And not only that, again, it's a bit like the Charlie Cresswell thing for me, so I want to make this clear. I'm not saying that everybody from the under-23s that performs well can perform in the first team. But there's something with Joe Gelhardt's game that just looks like if he gets a chance in the Premier League, he'll take it. And I was speaking, just having a little comment with Bradley Johnson yesterday, because he played in that under-23s game against Joe Gelhardt yesterday. He said that player was an absolute problem. And there's something called momentum, and I think Joe Gelhardt could have probably taken that momentum into this game, coming on as a late sub, which I envisioned, and possibly going on to give us a chance to win the game. With Tyler, we're not getting nothing from Tyler Roberts, man. And this is why I don't get involved with all the Twitter stuff, because you've got people that love Tyler Roberts. You've got people that are tired of Tyler Roberts. There's just no point voicing your opinion there. But just for me, it just seems like we're wasting a sub whenever we bring this guy on. and it's hard. It's harsh to say he plays for us. We back him when he's on the pitch. Of course we do. But it's just like the substitution happened, and I just felt like we've taken off Raphinha and brought on Tyler Roberts. Like, what a downgrade. Let's be honest. Raphinha to Tyler Roberts is a huge downgrade, no matter which way you look at it. So the result isn't on Tyler Roberts, you wouldn't say, but the thing is, he's not going to help you get a positive result, you know. And all his supporters are waiting for that time where Tyler Roberts can score, so they can pop up and tell you, "Hey, look, see, Tyler Roberts is doing something." But it's like, yeah, okay, but where are you for the rest of the other weeks? You know where, because that's where Tyler is too. At this point, I'm pretty sure Tyler Roberts could be on a boat in the middle of the ocean, fall out the boat, and miss the water. That's what I feel about Tyler Roberts, man. So, Michael Luke Music, is it time to worry yet? Hey, Michael, I heard you were retiring, but I saw you're not retiring, so welcome back. I think it was you anyway. Oh, no, it's not you. It's not you. It's somebody's at Leeds Academy. Sorry, I got it mixed up. No, it's not time to worry yet. And we'll go into that a bit later. It's not time to worry. The performance today was very encouraging, gotta say. Yeah, Jakanji should at least get a point. Yeah. Mohammed Smith, I trust Bielsa, but what WTF is he doing? Okay, yeah, Paul O'Connor. This Roberts nonsense has gone beyond ridiculous. Our forward line was knackered. We've got a 19-year-old who is on fire on the bench, and we bring on a championship player who offers nothing. I'm only echoing what the people are saying. And if there is any Tyler defenders in here, I will put that up. You know what this is, people. It's not an echo chamber. I will put your thing up. A shout out to all the regulars in here, man. I see you all. I'm just going through some of the comments. Not blaming Tyler, but we might as well bring on defensive player. Yeah, yeah, Darren Wrong, Rodrigo tried hard. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm giving Rodrigo today. I think it's like when Bamford doesn't score, he does all the hard work up front. I think Rodrigo did that as well today. I think, you know, he was trying a bit hard to try and get the shots off to score because he's trying to prove a point, which I do like. I won't lie. I like that he was determined to try and score. But yeah, he did all the hard work without scoring today. So yeah, Rodrigo isn't an issue for me today. Yeah, Louis, when Click missed the easy chance when we was 1-0 up, I knew it was going to come back to bite us in the backside. Yeah, Raphinha had another similar strike to the goal that he had, and Click did have a really good chance too. And yeah, you don't take those chances against a team like West Ham. I think what people don't really realize about West Ham now is that they are one of the top 6 now. Like they are, and that team is ridiculous when you look at it. And as I said to Dan on our preview, if you was to put all those West Ham players and call them Arsenal, people would be talking about this team being European place contenders because the team is that good. But because it's West Ham, people are still like, maybe they're good, maybe they're not. The team's good. They've got a really good team all round. I'm just going through some of your comments. Yeah, Rick P. Yeah. I'm less disappointed than the Newcastle draw. Much better performance, gives me more confidence against Watford and Norwich, etc. And that's it for me as well, Rick. And it's a great point because I was much more annoyed after Newcastle than I am right now, which is really crazy because we've lost today. But the performance tells me that things can get better. And the run of games that we've got coming up, people, we've got to get 3 points. Watford is next at home. We have to get 3 points there. I know I've said this against Newcastle. I think I may have said it against somebody else. But nah, listen, Watford at home, that's a 3-point banker. I don't care what happens. Like, we can field a couple more players from the under-23s. If we're not beating Watford at home, well, then who can we beat? You know what I mean? So for me, yes, we lost, but the performance was much better. And hopefully, as we get a few of our players back, it will improve the team too. But I thought, in all fairness, I thought Shackleton did okay. But I mean, in the end, he kind of went in a bit too quick on that second goal. You know, he tried to jump in front of the ball and cut it out, but I think he could have played it a bit. I think he could have done a bit more, maybe just trapped back and followed the runner. but he doesn't get all that much game time, so I can't really hammer Shackleton for that. Creswell wasn't near Antonio at that point. Antonio slats it in for 2-1. Junior Firpo was unlucky, I think, for the 1-1. Junior Firpo looked a little better today. Again, I'm still giving Firpo a bit of rope because he's still getting used to the games, still getting used to playing first team football week in, week out. You have to really put it into context, people. The guy was on the bench most of the time at Barcelona, so he's just getting his groove back. And I think he looked better today. I'm not going to say good, but I'm going to say I think he looked better. Nicholas Griffin, not worried at all. Okay, yep, with you. Philip Anderson, the stupid, silly subs lost us that game. Yeah. Okay, yep, PSF in the house. The only thing I'm critical of is Drama should have played and Shackleton should have replaced Dallas. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, okay. And Tom Gatlin makes these are facts. These are facts. What Tom Gatlin's saying, facts, as Benitez would say. Unfortunately, we are in the bottom three due to our current form this season. Table doesn't lie. Sorry to keep slating Roberts, but he offers absolutely nothing. Thought Firpo had a good game. Yeah. Unlike Jonathan Woodgate, our old central defender, the table's lying. The table don't lie, people. We're in the bottom three. And I was going to bring that up later, but you guys are just bringing up all these points, man. We could be done in about 5 minutes. So, we're in the bottom three. Only Burnley and Norwich are below us. And when you put it like that, when you put that out with the cold facts like that, it's ugly. Can't lie. It's not very nice. It's not very pretty. So we have to look at Watford, and get a win. And I'm saying that about Watford. Watford have got 2 wins this season, but sorry, at home against Watford should definitely be taking 3 points. So we have to as well, because if we don't get 3 points in that game, we got an international break coming up. It will be a nightmare in the fan base. It will be an absolute nightmare. So, just going through some more of your comments, people. Darren Wong, yes, the first half reminded me of when we're on form. Yeah, same here. Brian Pereira, I think Dan James should have stayed on. He was causing problems for defenders to play out the back. West Ham were able to play in the midfield second half. Yeah, as much as I say that the plane went down the right side for us, all our best stuff did. Dan James was hassling. He was doing all that front pressing. He's getting used to our system. I think he was doing all that well. It's just that when it came to the final ball, when he had it, it wasn't good, in all fairness. But the pressing and everything, he was doing all of that. And you're right. It's, Okay, Harmony says Firpo brilliant today. Cool. Yeah. Tyler is not a winger. He's not a striker. I don't know what he is. You tell me. Rough belt, KG man, shall I put my boots on? Just joking, mate. We'll be sweet. Yeah, we will. Listen, people, this isn't the time to panic yet. I've told you here before, when it's time to panic, I will let you know when I'm panicked. I'm not panicked right now. I'm actually very calm. What I'm waiting for is these next run of games. And let me just go through them. One more game. Right, hold on. While you're here, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You know the drill, people. Let's get me out of these like dead algorithms, man. Let YouTube show my channel. They replied to me on Twitter, so they should boost me, man. They should boost me. I'm just kidding. Lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. What was I looking for? Fixtures. See, we do this here live, no editing. Give it to you straight. So so we have Watford next, and then after the international break, Southampton away, Wolves at home, and Norwich away. That ends October. Guys, this is the run of fixtures where we have to start picking up these wins, and I can see it happening. After today's performance, I see it happening. Rabbit Hole S Club 7 over Nirvana. Hey, listen, if that's your bag, that's your bag. I like pop music too, so I'm with you. If you're being serious, I'm with you on some pop bands. S Club 7, no, they had a few good hits though. Give them credit. Uh, Joe Madigan should have brought Somerville on, not Roberts. Yeah, yeah. John Shaw's was Raph injured. He's managing an injury. So when he came off, actually, I think they put ice on both of his legs. Like in reality, he shouldn't be playing. But there's just so many of our players that are not 100% fit that we have to roll him out right now. If Harrison was fully fit, Dan James is fully up to speed, Somerville, maybe Raphinha wouldn't have played. But at this moment in time, if he's able to walk, we got to use the guy. I'm sorry. Sorry, Raf, we're going to have to stick you with an injection and you're coming on. So, okay. Why is Marcelo so low to Cooper and Roberts? They're not good enough at this level. I do agree with that comment, but what I will say about Liam Cooper today, I don't think Liam Cooper was all that bad today. I thought he was all right. The only thing that where Cooper gets really found out is when he decides not to pass back to Melier or to his central defense partner, because he tried a few times to play that ball forward and that ball just went straight out of play each time. So yeah, it's I hear what you're saying, but like we've said, I think I said it on the Twitch show. Was it the Twitch show or was it on Joe's channel? I forget, man. I did 3 streams in one night. Was it yesterday or Thursday? I can't remember. But it's just about letting captains just know that it's time to just take a back seat. You know, a bit like Mark Noble at West Ham, a bit like Coleman at Everton. Sometimes it's just you got to play the best players. And for me, if Cresswell keeps on playing like that, he becomes one of the 4. Easy as well. I just think the kid is just super impressive. I really do. Anomaly was a much improved performance. The defense was much better. Creswell looked like he played there for years. We deserved a point from that. Yeah, that's the thing as well. When you're looking at Charlie Creswell on the pitch, the guy doesn't look, what is he, 19? He looks like he's about 23, 24 with like 4 or 5 years Premier League experience at this point. You know, I don't want to gas the kid up too much, but I'm just saying I like what I see with this guy. And yeah, if the other 2, Cock and Llorente, can't stay healthy, let's use Charlie Creswell, because for me, it looks like Charlie Creswell looks like if he had a knee, his knee went round the back of his leg, he'd still be able to play. You know what? He looks robotic, man. So Kieran Francis, it seems like Raphinha is the only Leeds player that can score. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He is our man of the moment. And if you weren't able to see the game, people, hopefully a highlights package there should be a comp going around on Twitter very soon. You would think that someone's going to comp it up, but you just have to see the difference this guy makes. He's just magnificent. I really wish there was other words I could use for this guy, but he's just tremendous. And I don't know what we would do without him right now. Really don't. Harmony. Oh, Lord. Tyler Roberts, Dustbin Man of the Year, great with waste. Oh, Lord. Going in. Oh, Lord. He's already dead. Shout out to Alison and Marty in the house. Oh, Mohammed Smith, I'll put this up. Roberts was not the problem today. Give it a break, people. There we go. But okay, a question to Mohammed Smith. He came on a sub. Mohammed, what did he give? What did he contribute positively to the game? That's what I would return back for that comment. Yeah. Selena makes a good point as well, because we was attacking like we was losing the game, and he's right. We were attacking with 9 players in the 90th minute, and they were too tired to get back. Naive. I kind of agree with that. I'm all for going for the win, but you have to keep it balanced. And we did throw a lot of the players forward like we was losing the game and we needed to rescue a point. Now, instead of going away with a point, we've come away with nothing, and it's left us in the bottom 3. I agree with that, Salam. Good point, man. Good point. Oh, yo, Arsenal fan in the house. You lot are in trouble now, speaking as a gooner. You lot need to pick up a win sooner than later. Listen, I don't think we're in trouble. And this is it now. If you don't like hearing stuff like that, you're going to have to avoid all the talk sport, all the things like that, because they're going to run with this now. We're in the bottom 3. It's a story. It's going to be a story for people. It's going to generate clicks. It's going to generate headlines. Leeds United are in the bottom three. So if you want to avoid all that and not react to it, just don't look for it. My social media settings are tight. Like, I don't see anything unless I don't want to see it. And I'm not going to be looking for it because you're already going to hear everything about it, excluding all the things that we've got going on with 3 senior centre-backs out, half-fit Raphinha on the pitch, Bamford out, everything else like that. No one ever puts those in the equations when they're talking about Leeds. The things they always go to is that we're too open, too naive. Bielsa needs a plan B, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So if you want to avoid it, people, just avoid all those stations this week because it's going to come in quite heavy. Now we're in the bottom 3. Just going through some of your comments. Yeah, Tate Dillon, Man City fan. Yes, of course. Yeah, man, I remember you, bro. Big up, KG. Don't worry. Leeds were encouraging. Did you watch us before? We were phenomenal footballing lesson. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I predicted a 0-0 for that game because I just, at this moment in time, you don't see Chelsea conceding, but you guys did it. You've come away with the win. And that's why I said, I was on Joe's show and everyone was just talking like Man City have got a bunch of scrubs. Like Chelsea is still my title favourites. You know, it's very rare a team goes unbeaten. Arsenal are the only team to do it in the Premier League. So that Chelsea are going to lose games. But they're talking like Man City have got like no killers in there, but they've got, you know, they've got a phenomenal squad. So them winning at Chelsea shouldn't be a surprise. But I don't know, man. People just reactionary. Now you'll hear our Chelsea falling off. Man City are clear favourites. Like, people just blow with the wind. It's crazy. That's why I love being in my own lane on my own channel. I just love doing my own thing because I can't stand all that flip-flopping stuff. I really can't. Yeah, some people. I'll put up some people that are worried. Pizzurio, week ruined again, 6 in a row. I worry. Kieran conceded 13 goals in 6 games. This ain't looking good. No, that's not good. And yeah, Allison and Marty Adams, it's a good point. Mentally being in the bottom 3 will have that effect on players. And there is something to that. There really is something to that, because even if you believe that you shouldn't be there, the fact that you are there is like okay, well, we need to get out of this. And maybe you try too hard. Maybe you try one pass too many. Maybe the shots that you were taking before that would have gone in and now going wide and things like that. There is a good point to that. But they have to look at it in the other way, which is the run of games that we've got going up to the end of October. They're just so winnable. Those games are so winnable. We could easily win all of those games. I'm not saying we will, but we could easily win all of those games that we've got coming up to the end of October. That's how I hope that they're looking at this, because like I say, and I'll repeat it again, today's performance was encouraging. For me, Raphinha, Creswell, highlights for me, easily done. Easily, not even question, not even close. Wow. Okay. PSF has been quite consistent with this, so I'll keep that. Tactics are fine, but someone else needs to pick the team. Bielsa doesn't realize how good our young players are. What are people saying to that? Shout out to the doctor, super chat. Thank you for the donation, doctor. Took James off. MB to be held responsible. Okay, so another one questioning Bielsa. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen LC, shout out to Houston there. West Ham is so legit. Offense, defense, striking. Yeah, they've got it all. They really do. And even if their goalkeeper gets hurt, they've got another goalkeeper in there that is. They've got Areola as their backup goalkeeper. Come on now. They're oh yes. Speaking of goalkeepers, Meslier once again. Oh my gosh, this guy. We've got to be careful with this kid, you know. Like I think I said last week, we always worry about Phillips and Raphinha going, but we have to be careful with Meslier, man, because he was impressive today. And he's been impressive most of the season. And I know we've conceded 13 goals, but they're not all on Meslier. No chance. You know, we just haven't had the team in front of him. But he has kept the goals down in so many games. Big shout out to our young G in goal. He is amazing. And he's getting better with every game. Like the amount of times he was coming today for the ball and getting it. The amount his shot stopping ability is getting better and better every game. And yes, that was a disallowed goal. I'm not sure why West Ham fans were so surprised that their initial equalizer was waved off, because Antonio just clattered into him. Like, you see less given for goalkeepers than that. So I'm not sure what that big delay was about. It was a clear foul and rightly ruled out. But yeah, gotta give a big shout out to Meslier, man. He is, if we're being honest, Meslier has been our best player this season. But that's the worry. That's the worry, that your goalkeeper is your best player, because you know the teams that have their goalkeepers as their best players, they usually get relegated. No lie. I think Areola was Fulham's player of the year last year. I think Ramsdale was Sheffield United's player of the year last year. You don't want your goalkeeper to be your best player. So yeah, let's just hope we just give Meslier a bit of time off against Watford, because in all fairness, against Watford, we should be dominating that game, just like we did in the first half today. But we need to just continue that and keep going in the second half. Right now, we seem to be running out of gas. And I'm not saying that we're getting tired, so please don't clip this up and say that KG has said that Leeds are running out of gas. But we seem to be losing it a bit around the 60th minute. I'm noticing that it happened last week and it happened again this week. I think someone said it earlier, click again. Yeah, he did kind of slow down a bit in the 60th minute. But this comes to it again, that maybe, as somebody else suggested, that Shackleton should have gone there. Maybe Drama started right back. But yeah. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, this is a great one. Yeah, Cozy. Yeah, Cozy is saying, really happy with today's performance. Not worried as of yet. If we don't pick up a win in the next three, then yeah, maybe. Really unlucky today. Thought 1-1 would have been a fair result. Yeah, I'm with you there. As you know, I did predict us to lose 3-1, so I wasn't far wrong. But it's not about, and I'll say it for anybody that hasn't seen me before, but it's not about being pessimistic against your team and not believing. For me, it was about my team proving me wrong. It was about me not backing them blindly and just saying they're going to win against an outstanding West Ham team when we've shown nothing to say that we can beat them. But they did show me something today, and I'm really happy with the first half in particular. But yeah, we need to be more consistent over the full 90. We're playing Ndombele minutes right now. We're doing everything up to the 60th minute and then just tailing off a little. So yeah, any Tottenham fans in there, you won't like that one, but still. Mark Campbell saying Dallas really struggling at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but people keep saying that there might be some off the field stuff going on. I don't know, but yeah, this isn't the Stuart Dallas that we saw last season. Not even close. I mean, he had a shot in the first half that I think went to the corner flag, didn't it? Like, and it went really slowly too, like it dragged to the corner flag like that. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Uh, yeah. Just going through. Yeah, Bowen strike off. Jared Bowen he's a good player anyway. Like, we knew that. We was trying to get Jared Bowen when we was trying to get promoted. We know how good he is. Top player, man. That's what I'm talking about. West Ham's recruitment in the last couple of years has been brilliant, and the fruits are coming through for them. Uh, Yeah, Darren Wong, exactly. Big positive is a great debut by Creswell against Antonio is no joke, and I'll reiterate that as well. The fact that this kid has come in for his first Premier League start and had to mark Antonio, that was going to be hungry to make up for that red card he got a couple of weeks ago, is not an easy task. And I think he did excellent today. I know that Antonio did get the winner in the end, and he was near him. I get it completely, but you've got to look at it in full picture, the full context of it. I thought Creswell did handle Antonio pretty well, because then even Antonio was starting to drop deep and try and get away from Creswell and Cooper today. So yeah, let's have a look. Northallerton White, future defensive partnership, Creswell, Lorente. By the way, Alice in Chains, my friend. Okay, well, first off, it's if Lorente can stay healthy. That's the whole thing, and it's so boring. Keep on going on about it, but he is our best centre back, but he don't stay healthy. So for me at the moment, I mean, but is it too much asking for a Strike and Creswell partnership? That's too early, isn't it? Too young, right? Yeah. But I wouldn't be against that. Creswell and Llorente. If Creswell carries on in the way he's playing, I don't see any problem with playing Creswell. I've got no problems playing Creswell. Like when I see him on the team sheet, I feel comfortable. I can't say that about other players, but I feel comfortable with Creswell because for me, he is going to be the real deal. And we're very lucky to have some of the under 23s we've got here. Alice in Chains, Northallerton White is one of my favorite bands. Like the Dirt album, I've killed that album so many times. And the one with the dog with the one leg, we'd grind on it. And all those songs on there, Sludge Factory, love them. One of my friends is in 18 Visions. If you've ever heard that band, they covered them bones. They made it heavier. Top, just it's excellent, especially in the gym. Just pushes you. But yeah, Alice in Chains, one of my favorite bands. No question. Wood, Down in a Hole is one of my favorites. I actually hope, and this is on video, isn't it? So when I die, I want Down in a Hole played at my funeral. That's how much I love them. Stone Temple Pilots is another one for if you know of them, No Fallout and Why, I think you will. But yeah, Stone Temple Pilots, love that band too. Anyway, back to football because that's what you're here for, right? But it's good as you get to know me on this channel, you'll get to know what I like, what I don't like, etc. If you even care. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Jason Lee, more annoyed today because we didn't deserve to lose. We didn't deserve to beat Newcastle. Great point. Couldn't agree more with this. The thing is, it's really weird because I'm not really annoyed, but I know what you're saying. We didn't deserve to lose, but we didn't deserve to beat Newcastle. It's correct. We didn't. For both things. Robert Hall, I think this is referring to Tyler Roberts, but he's a player that needs to go out on loan, find some consistency. I got to be honest, Robert, I said that last season. I said that I wanted him to go out on loan last season and get a full year where he's the man, where he is the guy that's going to be the focal point of that team. I just think that, I don't know. I don't want to say it. Nah, I just think he might just have to go. I just don't think he's got it. I'll be honest. I just don't think he's got it. How many times can we keep on doing this? How many times can we keep on rolling him out there and not getting anything back? It's becoming ridiculous now, in all fairness. So Bono Houston, shout out to you, man. Positive KG Shax was great today. Tired, but we need to think about Gerhardt now. Yeah, Gerhardt for me should have been that sub. I think just think about how the crowd would have reacted as well if it was Raphinha coming off, because we knew he was going to have to come off anyway. He's managing an injury, but then it's Gerhardt coming on. Just think about the lift it would have given the whole place, because everyone is clamoring for this kid to get some minutes. And it was a great game for him to get some minutes because it was kind of back and forth for a bit. And Gerhardt isn't afraid to shoot, and he's got one hell of a shot on him. No daisy cutters from Gerhardt like some of the other players that we've got. He will hit that thing into the top corner. And I would have loved to have seen Gerhardt today. It's a great point. I really do believe that if you're going to take Raphinha off, you've got to give us something else that can even get a little bit close to his quality. I'm not saying he's anywhere near Raphinha. Don't misquote me. But you got to give us something that can be as threatening as much as an outlet. And I think Gerhardt could have had that today. I really do. Yep, Harmony. Creswell was superb again. Yep. I don't know, but I think I'm so behind in the comments, guys. Oh my days. The comments are flying through. Thank you so much for the interaction with me today. Always more fun when there's a lot of people just giving comments. It's always good to interact with you people. You know I love interacting with my subscribers on here. So Doctor again with a super chat. Noah Lang game. Yeah. Jack can't beat an egg, Taras. Taras. Yeah. That's for my people in Jamaica too. I've got a few Jamaican subscribers, man. That blows my mind. But yeah. I thought Harrison was okay when he came on, but it's nothing for me that I can defend. And Noah Lang, I think he's going to be going on to one of those big clubs. I got to be honest. He's doing bits, man. He's lighting it up, especially in the Champions League. So I don't think we're going to be getting him. But yeah, I hear you, man. But thank you for the donation again, Doctor, man. Shout out to you. Uh, yeah, Robert Holt, great. Yeah, yeah. Set for the future at the back, Creswell and Stroik. Yeah, amazing. You know that's the thing as well. You've got to be grateful for things like that, in the fact that we have kids like this coming through our system that aren't even first team regulars yet. I mean, Stroik is, of course he is, but I mean like Gelhardt too, Somerville coming through. We've got some good prospects in the pipeline, and it's funny that I was half asleep. Was it this morning, or I fell asleep at some point last night? And Sky Football were replaying the Leeds United versus Bristol City game where we drew 2-2 after coming back from 2-0 down. Just the difference in the way that some of these players that are playing now in the Premier League were playing under Paul Heckingbottom back then, night and day. Like we just don't want to go back to that. I do not miss that at all, at all, man. Some of the players we had on the pitch, bloody hell. Yeah, Darren Wong, yeah. Cooper okay today. We know his limitations, can't expect much. Yeah. Okay, McAllister Bishop, I'll put this up because I'm a KP man. But unpopular opinion, but KP wasn't great today. Let a few balls slip through in the midfield. I know he's got credit, but can't let that slide today, unfortunately. I don't know. What are you people saying about Calvin Phillips today? I didn't really notice that, McAllister, but maybe I would on the second viewing. Yeah, I didn't really notice that, but I'm not saying it didn't happen. But what are other people saying? DB, come on now. Leeds to get relegated, no chance. We're not getting relegated again. We're not getting relegated. It's not happening. It's not happening. Darren, I'm like, you know what? We gotta quickly touch on this, people. We have to, because our chairman keeps on doing it. But Darren Wong saying, let's just not talk about Forshaw anymore. Listen, Rads, like, I know people watch these things, yeah. Rads, after every win that we get, please just put the phone away. Just do yourself a favor, please. The funny thing is, you want to know what the funny thing is? If you don't know what I'm talking about, some in the League Cup when Forshaw was subbed on, somebody tweeted to Radrazani, our saviour Forshaw, and Radrazani took it funny and said, haters, you haters, stop and support the team. Paraphrasing, okay, because I don't remember word for word. But the guy actually meant it. He was actually a Forshaw fan, and he was like, I didn't even mean it sarcastically. I actually like Forshaw. He even posted a picture with him and Forshaw in it. And it's like, I understand that Rads is getting pelters about the whole Forshaw thing, but what he doesn't really get is that every time he does this about Forshaw, he's just putting more pressure on the guy. Like, he's putting more pressure on the guy to, first of all, appear. Like, where are you, Mr. Forshaw? And then when he does play, he's making it out like Forshaw's going to give us an 8 or 9 out of 10 every week, which we know he's not going to do. So Rads is only putting on pressure on Adam Forshaw right now, and it's mad. Like, every time he tweets, like, oh no, Rads, please, no. Oh man. If you see it though, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, Paul, good point here. I think most of the Roberts comments, including his own, are more frustrated at what else could have been offered rather than giving him a hard time. Yeah, it's because he doesn't offer anything. He's right. He's not offering anything, so it's easy to get frustrated with that. Because if you're not getting anything, then what's the point? Mr. P, I can see your super chat, man, but I can't get it up on the screen. Let me just see if I can get it in the comments. Mr. P, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, here we go. Mr. P, thank you for the super chat. Time for changes. Roberts isn't working, especially as a sub. Give players a chance in their natural position. Somerville, Drama, Gelhardt, not Roberts. Yep, can't disagree with anything. Can't disagree with that. And yeah, zigzag. This is what I'm talking about with KP. That's why I didn't really see it, because we've seen it all season, man. The guy's doing two people's jobs. You know, by the time I said it earlier, but by the time the 60th minute comes, Click is tired, man, and KP is doing it again. You know, he's doing two people's jobs in the midfield, and you can only be effective so much doing that. He shouldn't have to be doing two people's jobs in the midfield. You know, but yeah, it's mad. Just going through some more comments because I've had to scroll all the way down. My bad, people, because the super chat wasn't coming up. Ed, get out of here, man. Listen, you guys can't say anything, all right? Ed is saying you're gonna win a game, lad. Didn't you guys just lose at home to Aston Villa, yeah? Viva Ronaldo and all that, and yet you put in penalties everywhere but the goal. Come on now. You can't say nothing when you've lost. You're losing games quite frequently as well here, Ed. All right, so that 21 is on ice, isn't it? Selena, oh, back to music. I'm sorry if people are into this music, but I gotta speak to the people, man. KG, your CD collection. Selena, bring, bring. Hello? Yes, 1999. Oh, you want your CDs back? No, I hear you, Selena, man. But your CD collection needs a bit of Motorhead, Ultimate Murderball music. I do like heavy music, and it would probably go into more the Machine Head, Killswitch Engage, and the new metal stuff, Limp Bizkit, Head PE. A lot of that stuff is my bag. Five Finger Death Punch, yeah, just a lot of it. So yeah, I like a whole bunch of stuff, but then I like a lot of pop music too. Like for me, if I like music, I will listen to it. So I've got some soft songs on the playlist. I got hard songs on the playlist. I got rap on the playlist, and I got dance on the playlist. Like I listen to anything my ears like. So yeah. Is this therapy, KG? We appreciate the free therapy, mate. Is this therapy? Is this making anyone feel better for the games coming up? I'll put it that way. Is it making anyone feel better for the games that we've got coming up in the fact that we performed the way we did today and that we've got a really good run of fixtures coming up? Hopefully that's enough to get people off the ledge, because I know being the bottom three sucks. I don't want to see it. I'm going to do my best to avoid every league table when it comes to that bottom half. I'm not going to look. But yeah. I have no idea how long Bamford is out for. Allison and Marty Adams, I don't know how long he's out for. Hopefully he's back very soon. We need some more. We just need some more of our first teamers back that can make a difference, and he's one of them. So let's have a look. Oh, all right. Well, Jalaluddin, I'm starting to worry, KG. Oh well. Yeah, I am. Shy. The comments are coming through. I can't get to all of them. I really can't. If you need anything highlight, the super chat thing is there. But yeah, the comments are coming through, man. Like we're growing on the channel, man. It's good. It's a good thing that I'm getting so far behind in the comments. Trust me, it's a good thing. Shy saying I'm years behind in the comments. Fair enough. Oh Lord, I'm just gonna get to the bottom now. So okay, the disabled team, high KG, that feels worse than a defeat. But we did lose. Unless I'm really behind. You know what? I'm gonna scroll all the way down, people, because I think I'm well behind. I think I might be talking about what we were talking about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, slow mode. Yeah, Ed saying I should put slow mode on next time. Yeah, it's just that. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have. Selena saying with the super chat, thank you very much. I'm chipping in for your first Motorhead wax cylinder. Perfect antidote to Robert's frustration syndrome. Oh man. But thank you for the super chat, Selena. Big up to you, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Harmony, you need to listen to a bit of Janis Joplin, KG, real music. See, I do like. Select. All right, I'll get back to the music in a second. That's funny. Selena saying I'm still reviewing the Newcastle coverage. You killed me. Well done, well done. Finn, do you think we're in trouble, KG? No, no, I don't. I don't. I really don't. But uh, just back to harmony. I'm just gonna go. Just mention these. Okay, right. So harmony, like though, I think you're talking like those female singers kind of thing. Yeah. Well, I've got like Dion Farris, Angie Stone, Amy Grant, who's more country western, Sarah McLachlan, and a band called Bic Runga, who was fronted by a woman, Hoover Phonic, who's fronted by a woman, and Estero, that who's a Canadian singer, Sneaker Pimps, who did the song Six Underground, uh, Donna Lewis, Smoke City with Underwater Love. So yeah, like I say, the bag I listen to is very, very mixed. Like you can't put my musical taste in a box at all. Back of the net, done with the positives. We need points. Next 4 games are massive. Yeah, absolutely. Back of the net. Um, yeah, enough. Yeah, I hear you. Enough with that. Now we need wins on the board. When you look at it cold, and I'm sure some of you will look at the table and see that we're third from bottom, 6 played, no wins. It is horrible to look at, but for me, it's the run of fixtures we got now that I'm looking to now and saying things are going to pick up. We've got to pick it up, otherwise we will be in trouble. That's reality. That's not being pessimistic. That's reality. But I've got confidence after seeing what I saw today and thinking that we're going to get some wins. So, yeah, people, listen, you guys, man, cracking me up. Like, sheesh. Oh God, just going through any more. Is there anything else that I may have missed? Oh, Ed, you're taking the mitt. Big Sam to save his season. Well, he didn't save West Brom, did he? So all of that goes out the window. All of that goes out the window. Yeah, disabled team. Yeah, just to echo that. I thought Rodrigo had one of his better games, and I'm not Rodrigo's biggest fan. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not putting him in that Tyler boat where I want it to sail away. But yeah, I thought he did what he had to do today. I said that earlier though, so yeah. Oh man, Brentford have just scored. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm watching this. I'm doing this live. Who scored for Brentford? Was it? Well, isn't there about 3 players offside there? No. Well, we'll see if that counts. But yeah, Pinnock. Yeah. Stephen LC, come for the Leeds review, stay for the musical playlist talk. Great work. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm just giving you a little bit of what I'm like with my music because music is a big part of myself. But I do listen to a lot of stuff. Yeah. Flash Clog. Hey KG, love Bielsa, but when will he stop messing about with Roberts? Rodders and Creswell, big positives, marching on together. Don't know. I don't know. You see, people talk about the contract Roberts got as with like protecting his value, but like when if you're going to a selling team and you say to him, "We've got a Tyler Roberts for you here. He's a Welsh international. He's not a regular Welsh international because he's not a starter for them, which is crazy enough. He's a Premier League player and doesn't start for Wales. So again, that tells you something. But yeah, he's got no goals. He's got no assists. He hasn't really created anything. He hasn't created any big chances, really. He got a yellow card today. And we'd like to sell you him for 5 million, please. They're going to say, excuse me? And they say, what? Like, it's just mad. It's just mad. But we need Roberts to do something because Bielsa is going to keep rolling this guy out. So there's no point us keep on complaining about him. We need him to do something. So this is on Tyler Roberts to do something now. It really is. Is that true? John H is saying Forshaw has a slight tear in his quad. Is that true? Has anyone else seen that, or is John H on the wind up here? Because if this guy is really injured again, bro. Oh, Lord. Please. We also just said it. Well, there you go. Well, you know what? The thing is with you know what the thing is with this Forshaw as a slight tear in his quad, you can't miss what you didn't have. We didn't have him anyway. He's been out for 2 years. He's not even starting in League Cup games. Just think about that. Deep that. Yeah. We've got Forshaw on the books, and he's not even starting in a League Cup game against Fulham away. Yeah. So I said it. I did say it, though. I said that we needed to get a central midfielder. Everyone was saying that Forshaw will come good. Forshaw, this and that. Bro. Just dead all that talk, man. Look out for I'm going to say this on my own platform because this is my platform. Look out for the club first before you look out for your favorite players at the club. Okay? Forshaw, I'm sure he's a great lad. I love the comments he made when we was getting promoted. Funny enough, when he was injured again, where the lads would do it easily. I love that kind of stuff. But let's put it in. He ain't doing nothing for us, man. He's not doing anything for us. Mohammed Smith, Radrazan is looking like a silly sausage now, doesn't he? If you see those tweets, yeah, and now this Forshaw news is out, go and look at the quote tweets on the Forshaw tweets. People will add new stuff onto them now. But the thing is, you bring it on yourself. You put your opinions out there, like I'm doing right now. You put your opinions out there. It's there to be criticized, and that's what Radrazani's done. So, yeah. Yeah, Diogo Jota equal. I need Salah to score, people. I need Salah. Salah's my FPL captain this week, so I need some points from him. Yeah, Russell saying the chairman's reply to that fan about Forshaw is going to haunt him all season. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ed here, people nowadays support players more than their whole club. Yeah, and for me, I've made it clear on here many times. I think I even said it too when I did the Adidas home kit. I say, yeah, listen, I may criticize some players, but because I put my club first. I don't care what the player is. I don't care how many charity things they've done for people. I don't care about all of that. If you're not performing on the pitch or if you're not doing nothing on the pitch, I don't want you at Leeds United. Because when you do leave Leeds United, I'm still going to be here supporting Leeds United. And I want my Leeds United to be in a healthy position. If that makes me a bad fan, then I'm a bad fan. But I know what I want from my club. So, yeah. Jack Glennie, we need to be more cutthroat with the players. If something needs to be criticised, then we should be able to criticise without getting slack for it. Yeah, and this is it. This is why I love doing this on my own platform, because you put your opinion out there on Twitter, and you've got all the. I don't know what they're after with the club. I don't know whether they're after free tickets or whatever it is they may be after, but they always jump in with, oh well, Bielsa's got us this far. Why would you question him? Why would you question that? If we needed players, then we'd get players. But obviously we don't need them. Hence why we've been going in for players, but just haven't been able to get them. So that moots their point straight away. But listen, you just can't talk to everybody. You just can't talk to everybody. And that's why I really don't interact all that much on Twitter. I use it to promote my YouTube, which I hope one day I don't have to do. And then I just jump off because you put your opinions out there. There's always going to be somebody on there with some crap response that just makes you go, you know what I mean? So, but listen, this stream has gone somewhere beyond the match review, and we're an hour in. You know, this is what happens though, man. We're just talking, you know, just making each other feel better, and I think it's worked for a few of you. Some of you are a bit worried. I get it. But I think some of you have seen something today that that gives you hope for the next few games. And Robert Holt actually makes a makes a point here. The criticism is always harsh by the internal downers, which is why any sort of criticism is frowned on. What I will say, though, is that I've said all this about my team right now, yeah? But if somebody who doesn't support Leeds says it, I'll be so mad. You know, it's one of them, innit? Like, you can pick on your sibling, yeah? But if somebody outside picks on your sibling, you're like, yo, excuse me? You know, it's one of them, innit? Like, you can criticize your team, but when other people are saying it, you're like, you know what I mean? It's mad, but yeah. But yeah, listen, people, listen. I've gone an hour. That's gone way beyond a match review. We've been talking music, giving you music and everything else like that. Talking the team and talking the next few games, but I'll probably do. I don't know if I'm going to do a preview for the Watford game next week. I'll see what's going on. I'll see what's happening next week, but disappointing that we lost today. Of course, bottom three, but I think we'll get out of it with a victory next week against Watford. We have to. So, yeah. And sorry, I say I'm ending it. Here I am again. I feel the same, Steve in Houston. I feel the same way, club over player, about his favorite Major League Baseball team, especially with contract negotiations. Yeah, I'm the same with all sports. Pittsburgh Penguins is my NHL team. If a player is not playing to his contract, I want the GM to trade him away straight away. So, yeah, I'm with you there. And you know, my NHL team are missing our top two centers for the first month. You know, Malkin's out for the first two. It's going to be tough going. I don't want my hockey teams to stink, man. I'm not ready for that this year. I'm not ready for my Penguins to stink this year. I'm really not. PSF, if Forshaw makes another appearance, I'll shout, "Run, Forest, run." Okay. KG the Shrink. Yeah. Right. Well, I don't mean to be, but if it's helped anybody, then Ed's taking the mick here. The thing is, it is kind of, isn't it? Relegation 6-pointer with Watford. You got to win that one, mate. Ed, get lost. Harmony, thank you, KG. Great show as usual. Stay strong, people. Leeds. Yeah, absolutely, people. And yeah, and by the way, if you're not following me on IG, Instagram, KG Vision on there too. Follow me on there if you want to keep up and catch the stories whenever I put them up. So yeah, that's it from me, people. So yeah, great times. Thank KG, and we'll end it on PSF. Leeds. Absolutely to the end. See you next time, people.